I would rather die, bro.
Mm.
I would rather die than to spend my life in prison.
This is so me, bro. This is so. I would have been saying that too. I would have been saying that too. I would have been like, I'd rather die than being in prison for the rest of my life, bro. Kill me. Put me on a death chair today, bro. I'm not spending life in jail, bro. I can't, bro. I can't. Just kill me, bro. This would have been me, bro. Like I said, I've been consistent ever since I came back from being hot. I'm giving y'all videos every day. I'm working hard, but hardly working. Feel me? Not only today we're gonna be reacting to a video, but we're gonna be reacting to a mother leaves her 9-year-old child inside of a car just to come back to a murder scene. Now, based on the title, you left your 9-year-old child in the car just to go back to a murder scene for what? Either you committed that crime, you know someone that committed that crime, so you're trying to clean it up, or you trying to just be nosy. There's only one way to find out, and that way is to not only watch it together, but we're gonna be watching it together.
When on June 20th, 2018, Cleveland Police Department received reports of several gunshots near Highland Hills, responding officers rushed to the scene, which, unbeknownst to them, slowly unfolded into one of the most tragic cases the city had ever seen.
Yeah, this sounded so bad.
The victim of the shooting, Sanaya Nicholson, who was tragically only 9 years old, had
Damn.
been shot in the head while sitting in the back of her mother's car. While EMS also arrived on site, the severity of the circumstances left little room for help.
Alright, now before y'all come and ask, cause I just had my mouth open for a while. Pause. Whoa, that sounded crazy. But I'm in shock because 9-year-old gets shot in the head because the mother left her in the car.
Sanaya Nicholson was rushed to the hospital. However, the injuries proved too severe, and she was pronounced dead that same evening at only 9 years of age. At the scene of the shooting, officers cleared the site and began asking witnesses about the exact sequence of events.
Shorty's shaking.
To understand.
Shorty is shaking in his pink. Whoever this is, Shorty is shaking. You see her, her arms is just like, and that's because she's nervous. Either she's nervous or she just like, she got a lot of adrenaline in her.
And what led to the brutal killing. What investigators quickly learned was that, shockingly, multiple people were involved in the shooting. And as more evidence was uncovered, officers arrested multiple suspects, including 17-year-old Bruin Harrison and 18-year-old Aaron George, who were brought to the Cleveland Police Department for questioning.
Last week, a 9-year-old girl got killed in our city. And we know that you were involved. We're sort of giving you this opportunity now to sort of come clean, tell us what the motivation was, how you found yourself in that predicament.
Me personally, there's no explaining for me, because my intent wasn't, you feel me, like anything that went on. Now, how I found.
There you go, right there, admitting it to, like, you literally admitted to the police that you shot. You was at the scene. Not only you was at the scene, but you admitted to the police that whatever that had got going on, that wasn't your intent. So that word intent was the bad word to use because now you literally just told the police like, yeah, I was there shooting. That car wasn't my target. Whoever got shot in that car wasn't my target. But of course, like everybody else, these YNs, they just spray. Without knowing where they aim and not knowing how to aim, they just spray. They could be behind a car like this, shooting. You feel me? You literally just admitted that's what you was doing because that wasn't your intent.
By myself, you feel me, wherever, whenever. It's just cause like
on June 20th, what are you doing?
what was June 20th?
It's a Wednesday.
Wednesday. What time? Probably at work.
Were you with CJ that day? And then
June
other
20th?
two guys? Yeah.
I think so.
Okay. Think hard.
In the car? I do remember getting in the car.
Aaron George went through the timeline of the day of the shooting, explaining that in the early afternoon, he was picked up by his friend CJ and someone called Devonte, who brought his brother Bruin along. Two people Aaron didn't really know at that time.
You know what time of day it is at this time?
Like early, I think probably like 12.
Oh, it's like early afternoon?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cause we was with each other for a minute.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
And where'd you guys go from there?
I mean, we went a couple places, you feel me?
Is
Like
that-
down the way, King Kenny, we kept on going to the gas station, back and forth to the gas station. We could be walking. I went up there to the court, we hoop, indicate.
He said we could be walking. Bro, we could be walking. Like what?
It's a court back there. And then around about like, I want to say like what? Probably not even that late. Probably like 3, 4-ish, we start riding back out. You feel me? Riding back around.
Okay. And where do you go?
We was trying to go to Lorraine. You feel me? But ain't nobody had no gas money. So long story short, we get to riding around. We rode around.
Time out. Y'all have no gas money, but y'all out here riding around wasting gas. For what? With no gas money? What's the logic in that? Like, I get you can control like how much gas you can, blah blah blah, but why waste gas by riding around when you don't even have gas money? Come on, bro.
And we stopped. Like the car shut off on it. We didn't nobody in the car have no more money. You feel me? We had spent it up on weed and my.
See? Dummies, bro. Y'all had no money for gas because y'all wanted to spend y'all last money that y'all had on weed. So, from what I'm getting out of this is that you guys would spend, if you had to choose between to survive, let's say if you were surviving, right? And you get the choice to get food and you get a choice to get marijuana, right? I feel like these dummies, yeah, we're gonna call them dummies. These dummies will pick weed over food. Mind you, they trying to survive. They trying to survive day by day because they have no money. You feel me? Your only choice is weed or food. Which one? They gonna go for the weed, which is sad. Your priorities is backwards, bro.
And shells and stuff. We stopped and the car stopped on Lee and Harvard.
Right as the group arrived at a gas station, they got into an argument, primarily because they had run out of gas and nobody had any money to buy fuel. The group split up, as CJ and the driver, Devonte, went to get some money, leaving both Aaron and Bruin alone, which led to another argument because Aaron didn't want to be left alone with someone he
didn't
considered
know.
a stranger.
I get mad. I get mad at two people. CJ left me to hang with somebody I didn't even know. You feel me? But CJ being CJ, if he your brother, he my brother, you feel me? Because I rock with you.
He should take care of you.
Exactly. We should be rocking with each other. So basically, I'm up there at the gas station, and they just said, like, yeah, we finna go and get some money, you feel me, from around the corner at my sister's house. It was just us two. I'm like, bro, I'm just about to stand up here and beg for change.
Us two being who's the other person?
The dude I didn't know. He was like, bro, we could just walk around and do that. I'm like, all right, bet.
Aaron and Bruin who had both become increasingly impatient, started.
See, that's the thing. Why would y'all want to put yourself in that predicament? Why would y'all want to walk around begging for money, bro? Just to put that money in gas. And God knows, who knows if y'all gonna put that money in the gas tank. Y'all probably gonna spend that money on weed again. Priorities is like, it's not hard. It's not hard to pick your priorities over something that you don't really need, gang.
Going around the street asking strangers for money to get the car running again.
Just to ride around again. So you want to do all of that. Beg for money, beg for change, just to put the gas in the tank. Just to drive around again for no reason. To waste gas again. And to sit there and do the whole routine again. And go sit there and beg for change for gas.
During that time, they coincidentally ran into CJ and Devontae, who had just returned with not only no money for fuel, but also even more trouble.
Oh my.
They salty. They mad, so I get mad because CJ mad. You feel me? I'm thinking like he just got beat up. You feel me?
Is that what he said or what?
No, he didn't. He just came back like, bro, you feel me? You feel me? Like he just
riled up,
going off. You feel me? So I'm like, so bro, what just happened? Hold on. What just happened? So he talking about, yeah, playing crazy, da 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 da. So I'm like, bro, I'm about to call my dad. They said you don't have no phone. I'm like, all right, bet. I'm about to walk with y'all until I find a phone so I can call my dad, and I'm about to leave. They like, bro, you ain't gonna ride with me? What you mean you ain't gonna ride with me? They basically saying like, is you gonna fight with me? And I just said, where they at? You feel me?
See, I ain't gonna lie, I can't be no investigator, bro. Like, I want to know what happened. I get, you want to be nosy and all that, but it's like after a while, if you start talking too much, bro, I'm gonna say, yo, bro, can you just get to the point, bro? Like, I don't be scratching my head, like, you feel me? Like, oh my God, this man taking too long. Like, this man talking too much. Like, just get to the point, gang. Like, but he just like, he's well invested. Like, I want to know what happened because, that's his job. But my man is like,
Aaron claims that although he initially intended to go back home, the group coerced him to stay and look for the other group.
Again, then we went to, I remember going to the Taco Bell with the dark skinned dude. Then we walked back down the street. Then dudes just get to looking. Dudes just, where are these dudes at? On the corner of the street. And I'm walking up, I'm looking at them looking at us, you feel me? So I'm like, bro, who is these? Is these the dudes that you got problem with? They looking at me, like, or they looking at us suspicious, you feel me? Like, I'm thinking they about to get the shoe and they can do whatever.
As Aaron, Bruin, CJ and Devontae, the driver, walked back toward the gas station, they ran into the group with whom they earlier had an altercation, which in turn unfolded into another argument. Interestingly, investigators later learned that around this time in the interrogation, Aaron started to leave out crucial details, such as that before the confrontation, they had been kicked out of a Taco Bell by security, where they had seen some members of the other group inside the restaurant.
So, the dude, I didn't know he pulled something out, you feel me? Like, bro, we ain't worried about that. That's when I noticed, you feel me? That's when I noticed CJ had a gun.
See, he keeps worrying. You feel me? You feel me? Like, how many times over chat? Let me know in the comments if you continue watching with me, bro. Let me know in the comments how many times this man said you feel me, bro.
So I'm like, bro, I've been with you before we even got with these people. Why wouldn't you tell me you had a gun, bro? I just got out of jail. You feel me? Like, I got a job. If I get caught with you, they already know what's up with me. Because I went down for aggravated robbery. They not playing with that. So he get to talking about, oh yeah, you a bitch, da-da-da. You already know this type of life I get into and all this other shit. We get into that little argument like that. So now they see, the dudes at the corner see me and CJ like we're going back and forth like we about to fight. So they get to laughing. So I turn back around. I'm like, bro, CJ, bro, you feel me? Come on, you feel me? And there's a lot of people out here, it's daylight. I'm basically just telling him like, but don't try to shoot him, you feel me? So he was like, all right, bet, come on. So everybody listening. So long story short, I got $2 in my pocket. I put the $2 in the gas can that he had, like a spare gas can he had in the truck. So I put the $2 in the gas pump and then I put the gas in there and I got in.
Yeah, $2 gonna get you a little bit of gas, but it ain't gonna get you far with the car. Like $2. plus whatever money. Okay, you know other people got money, but $2, bro. $2.
Now, the dudes was standing right there. He's still mad, but I know CJ, I can calm him down sometimes, you feel me?
Sometimes.
Sometimes, you feel me? We out, you feel me? I'm about to go wake my dad up. We about to go get some more weed, you feel me? Like some orange bed.
So now he gonna go walk. He gonna go wake up his own dad to go get more weed. Not more money, more weed.
Pull this way. So I'm like, bro, they down there. The dude ain't even listen to me. Okay. The dude that was driving didn't even listen to me.
Is it the same guy that was driving?
That was the same exact one. The dude didn't even listen to me. So that's when everything just started, you feel me, clicking to my mom. Bro, your brother got a gun. If I try to stop you from pulling over here, what to say that he not gonna shoot me?
Okay.
I don't know these people. Only my life was in CJ hands for real.
Okay, go ahead.
So we pulled out the gas station and he just got the fire.
Oh, y'all leave the gas station and he just started shooting because y'all leaving? Huh?
7:15 p.m. The driver, Devontae, followed CJ's instructions and drove onto Lee Road, heading in the same direction where, minutes earlier, they had the confrontation with the other group.
My brother was like, what the fuck is you doing? I was driving. What you mean?
So your brother didn't even know what was going on either.
It just happened so fast.
Although both Aaron and Bruin claimed that this in itself was an unexpected maneuver, investigators concluded that the group directly provoked an escalation by first searching for the other group and, upon finding them, getting into another argument, flashing their weapons and leaving, but only for a moment before eventually seeking revenge.
Did he say anything before he shot?
Not to me. I don't even think he said anything to nobody in the car. Only thing I remember is ducking down. The bullet almost went towards my head.
How many times did he shoot, do you know?
I don't know. After two shots, I'm like, but stop! I did like this through the back. My fault. I did like this through the back seat, bro. And that was it. It's like I felt the wind from the shot
Coming at you.
coming at me, and then when I looked over, the window that got busted out, it's a bullet right here, it went past, and I just ducked down. The only time I said something to them after that, I'm like, bro, call my dad, bro. I've probably been shot, my adrenaline running.
Detectives concluded that although Bruin also carried a weapon, CJ was the only person in the car who fired at the other group. As the car rolled up on them, more than 24 shots were fired between the groups, with one stray bullet hitting a car parked down the street in front of a gym, where 9-year-old Sanaya Nicholson was inside, waiting for her older brother to be picked up from boxing practice by her mother. In the midst of this, the stray...
Okay, so now we know where the mother was at. Now we know why the daughter was in the car. But my thing is this. I get y'all mad. I get you upset. I get y'all got into an argument. What point was you trying to prove? That you tough? Is that what you trying to prove? That you tough because you have a gun? What happened to hands? What happened to boxing gloves? Why we gotta get to the guns? If you really wanna like settle your beef, bro, I feel like boxing is the best way to go about it. Cause you can't really go to jail for boxing somebody. Be like, yo, you throw the gloves. Be like, yo, here, you put your set of gloves on, you start boxing. But now you want to shoot where a bullet don't have a name on it, a bullet, and you aiming, and that bullet just hit somebody else. Look, you just hit a 9-year-old girl who just sitting in her car waiting for her brother with her mother. It's like these YNs, bro. I get it. Everybody want to be gangster. Everybody want clicks. Everybody want content. Everybody want clout. Everybody want these things, right? But everybody want these things for money and attention. Because now at this point, you killed the 9-year-old because you couldn't control your anger. You couldn't control yourself. You couldn't control the situation you're in. Instead of you go about your day looking for money to get for gas and weed for whatever reason, whatever, y'all decide to go sit there. After y'all got some money or put money together, y'all decided to like, let's go start trouble now.
Bullet tragically struck Sanaya in the head. At just 9 years of age, she lost her life as a result of the unfortunate circumstances.
So then after that, what did you guys
Rest in peace.
I left. I told them, I'm like, bro, I'm going to Garfield, bro. Drop me off.
Okay, so they drop you off.
But they don't drop me off at the house. Yeah, they don't drop me off at my house. They drop me off on Wood Hill, 79th.
Contrary to Aaron's claims that he was simply dropped off, security camera footage captured the group approximately 15 minutes after the shooting, driving up to Holton Avenue, where they agreed to get rid of the car.
Whose idea is it to go to Holton and get rid of the car?
CJ.
CJ's idea. So all four of you guys, your brother, CJ, you, and this other guy, roll down to Holton.
50 minutes later, they were caught again on camera, arriving on the same street, but this time in a different car, to dispose of more evidence.
And then about a 9-year-old girl, bro.
You see it on the news, didn't you?
I didn't see nothing. That's why I'm trying to tell you.
It's been all over the news, all over the media, social
media. I got an Instagram. I never once seen nothing about no 9-year-old girl. Listen, sir. I'm gonna be totally honest with you.
Listen, sir. Like I'm not going. Listen, you feel me? Like I don't mean to stutter, but you know when the man is telling his story and he's banging on the table, he's loud. I feel like I don't even know. I don't even want to say this because at the end of the day, you still was involved. But I feel like he didn't want to be in this situation, but he had no choice just to be in this situation because the people he was with, the person he knew, his brother. You feel me? But then, like he said, if whatever your brother do, he's gonna have his back. He's not like he's regretting it, not only because a 9-year-old kid got shot, but he's regretting it because he didn't want this situation to go as bad as it did. And he's telling his story with a lot of anger and loudness because he's, I guess, telling the officers the truth. But then again, he's like leaving stuff out, just like the investigator said.
I really don't know how to feel right now, man.
See?
I know my life could be over with.
Yup.
You could be the last person I'm looking at.
Yup.
On the outside. Me knowing what I came here for, I already know what I was going to have to do. I already knew what I was going to have to tell y'all.
See, I told y'all, based on his body language, his voice, he really didn't mean for all this to happen, bro. He really didn't mean for the other dude that they showed, he's curling his hair. His voice is so low because you know why? Those are the type of dudes that was involved in the situation that knows he did something wrong. And now that he got caught, he's like, damn, I got caught. It is what it is. I'm going to tell my story, but feel me? Him though, he ain't mean for none of this to happen, bro. I feel like he's telling the truth when it comes down to try to avoid this situation from escalating.
But I already know ain't nobody gonna spare me though.
Nope.
It's just I'm gonna go down as another statistic.
Yep.
A dude that ain't the wrong place, wrong time.
Yep.
You're looking for me to tell you something.
No, not about
good.
I mean,
and it ain't good for you right now. But what you've done has been good. Because we're not changing that charge. That's what you're going to be charged with. Is that charge? Could that charge be changed or amended? They can be if what you say is true and how things played out.
Right. That's all I want to know. That could be my last question. Like, even if what I do say is true, like, what you think gonna happen?
What you mean? What you mean if? You saying if what I said is true? Now you got me thinking is what you said is true? Because you put that word if. Now, if you was 10 toes down on what you said was true, you would be like, oh no, what I said is true. Everything that happened in the events of that happening, that is true. I'm telling y'all what I said, what I did, what he did, how the situation happened is true. He said, what if I told you what happened is true? It's crazy. Now he's sitting here looking all sad like, damn.
My life is over, man.
Yup.
At 18, though.
See, I ain't gonna lie, that's me. This is so me, bro. And you know what's crazy? If I was in his situation, I would have did exactly that. Especially I had nothing to do with it. I was just at the wrong place at the wrong time. I ain't shoot no gun. I ain't fight nobody. I ain't do nothing. All I did was be there. I would have did exactly that. Damn, my life is over at the age of 18. And I would have did exactly that. Just lay back and just look at God like, damn, I'm screwed. I'm not going to see sunlight ever again because I was at the wrong place at the wrong time. I ain't mean for this to happen. You're going to be in jail doing the same thing too. Every day you go to sleep, you're going to be looking at that top bunk like, damn. I'm in jail for something I did not want to be involved in. I'm in jail for something I try to calm down. I'm in jail because I wanted to have my brothers back. When you eating that nasty ass jail food, you're going to be thinking about this, my boy. That's tough. That's tough.
I would rather die, bro. I would rather die than to spend my life in prison.
This is so me, bro. This is so, I would have been saying that too. I would have been saying that too. I would have been like, I'd rather die than being in prison for the rest of my life, bro. Kill me. Put me on a death chair today, bro. I'm not spending life in jail, bro. I can't, bro. I can't. Just kill me, bro. This would have been me, bro.
Children shot dead in our city. These horrific tragedies leave us empty. Life seems meaningless to those left behind. 9-year-old Sanaya Nicholson was the
Rest in
latest
peace,
killed in
man.
the backseat of her mother's car. News 5's Amanda Van Allen was there moments after the little girl was killed. She spoke with Sanaya's father last night and today talked with her heartbroken mother.
During the court proceedings, all 7 suspects arrested in connection
Look at his face. He really don't want to go through this, yo. That man don't. Look how he walks out.
with the shooting were initially indicted on multiple charges, including aggravated murder, attempted murder,
He just like,
felonious
whatever.
assault, and other related counts. Many of those charges were later dropped when it was revealed that the bullet fired by C. Matizia Andrews, or CJ, directly resulted in the death of Sanaya Nicholson. As a result, Aaron, Bruin, and Devontae pleaded guilty to tampering with evidence and are still awaiting sentencing.
That man don't want to be there, bro. Damn.
Sean Bonner, Damaris Perry, and Timothy Green, the individuals from the other group, pleaded guilty to involuntary manslaughter for their involvement in the shooting. They were sentenced to 10 years in prison.
Losing years of my life, but I can't give them back to Sanaya. If I could, I would.
I'm sorry. Truly sorry. If I can bring her back, I would too.
Spent years blaming myself for not dying in the car, but her dying. They didn't just kill her, they killed the other 2 as well. These 2 are no longer the same children that they were. I'm not the same mother that I was.
C. Matizia Andrews, who was initially charged with murder, reached a plea deal that dismissed the murder and attempted murder counts. In September 2020, C. Matizia Andrews was sentenced to a total of 22 years in prison for involuntary manslaughter and attempted felonious assault for...
He only got 22 years in prison? Get the... Oh, hell no, bro. If somebody killed my child and only get 22 years, I promise you, I'm waiting 22 years for you to get out of jail. And I want to know I want to know the exact date. I want to know the exact time that you're going to be getting out of jail so I can go to jail. Because I promise you, you killed my kid, I'm coming after you. And if you got a kid, oh man, I'm sorry. Revenge is a sorry medicine to take. But you took my child away from me, my boy. I'm coming for you, son. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. That's just everybody got their opinion. I'm pretty sure every parent would feel the same way I'm feeling. They always say a child is not supposed to be, I'm not even gonna say that. A child's not supposed to die before the parent. The parent's supposed to always die first. No matter, like, you feel me? Like, that's how it's supposed to go. The child's supposed to grow and to live their life. The parent already lived their life. But for your child to leave you before you was able to leave them, that's very heartbreaking. So I don't have kids. I don't have kids. But I know for a fact if I did and he killed my kid because he couldn't control his anger, he wanted to seem cool, blah, 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 and he could have just put on boxing glove or they could have just fight with their bare hands and you had to take out a gun, hey, yeah, just best believe I'm taking out a gun to end you too.
His role in the death of Sanaya Nicholson.
That's messed up. That is crazy. It's the end of the video, y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. People got what they got. People got what they deserve. They got their time. It is what it is. Spend it. It's cool. The end of the video, y'all. Make sure I give this video a thumbs up. If you like it. If you don't, I understand. I'm just only here to react. With that being said, if you're new, hit that subscribe button. If you're not, I appreciate you. Till then, I see you in the next one.